Welcome to my stream. For my first item tonight, I'm going to be painting a portrait of Maze Arcana for my friend Dave at Nerdarchy as a present for them. So it's a secret, don't tell them. Let me introduce myself now that I have an entry screen. So I'm Jen Gagney. I've been drawing fantasy RPG art. I've been working my way through the 5th edition monster manual for Dungeons and Dragons lately. And if you'd like to see more of my work, you can go to pixelscapes.com. First things first, I want to thank my top Patreon backers. As the sole and founding member of my Conspiracy of Evil, we have Erica Regan. Thank you, Erica, as always. And I'd also like to thank Atomic Straw, who just joined backing at the $5 level. He is now a token tycoon, so he can get all the color variant art and tokens. But let's see. Oh, we have a half-elf in the chat. Hello! Nice to see you. With my Patreon officially plugged, you can check it out yourself if you'd like at patreon.com/pixelscapes is right here. So Maze Arcana. Here they are in all their currently Technicolor glory. Now I'm actually going to make all these lines black for now. I do end up coloring them later. Yes, it's nice to see you too. I'm always happy to have people in chat. So let me take these colors down because I do add colors later, but not yet. I do that while I'm drawing to make it I don't have to do the jewelry. To make it a little easier to see what I'm doing with the different lines, because I like to color the lines later. It makes it much easier. And I'm actually going to keep those that way. Skin, okay. Your wife is an artist. Oh, what kind of work does she do? I want to hear more about it. And the table line. Okay, let's see. You know, I want to do something a little different here. Rings. I'm going to leave the logo for last. I'm actually going to move that. That's not going to work. Rings clipped. And I can remove my no-fly zone. Okay. All mediums. Oh, I am jealous then because I actually have a weak spot in my mediums that I am a terrible painter with real paint, like physical paint. I can do lots of other things. I've had the luxury of picking things up pretty easily, but I have this weak spot with painting. And when I was in college, I actually took 2 years of painting. I mean, I have an art degree and all that good stuff, but I couldn't figure it out. So I declared myself an abstract painter just so I could pass the class, because you can't get an art degree without good grades in painting. But I couldn't do it. It was kind of crazy. So, oh well. Ah, and her hair. And her ear, I'm gonna need a smaller. Actually, I could do it. Well, all right. So here they are. Now, first things first, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make her look metallic. How about that? Have a nice little, what's going on here? Come on, Photoshop, behave. Click, click. Okay. I wonder what was wrong. It was like hanging up. Okay, let me use my Oh, you can kind of see it. Okay. And then I'm going to use gold. I'm just trying to get a good depth. Okay, that'll do. And it will take a little while for it to come back. So yeah, so your wife is an artist. I've done a lot of different things, but lately I've really focused on, I'm waiting for the filter to finish filtering here. I've really focused on digital art because with my kids being so little, it makes it a lot easier because you can actually, you know, save what you're doing and you can walk away from it, and you've got an undo button if some kid comes and like bumps you. So it just it makes it a lot easier for me. I used to do a lot of glass work, and you can't be working with a kiln with if your kids might like need you at any minute. So I couldn't do that. Still filtering. I hope it works. Oh, it worked. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, it just kind of looks like an emboss. Didn't come out as bright as I thought it would. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Where's my I'm gonna do okay. Okay. Great. She's working on dragons. Very cool. I have two little girls. They're age 6 and 8. So they are little campers. Really, I'm going to make it like some random color later. For now, just so I can see it. Okay, now I guess I'm just going to start picking parts to color. I'm going to start with her hair because her hair is a sort of black and red combo, which I think is really awesome, and I want to establish that first. Under her eyebrows. You have 6 kids, 3 girls and 3 boys. Wow. Especially impressed. Okay, I think I caught her hair, so I'm going to fill that with black, which obviously makes it hard to see, but I'm going to now add some ends. That end easier to see. And then I don't usually color lines until the end, but I'm going to do it now because I think it's important for the to make her hair visible. You can see the pattern of her hair. And her eyebrows, those are going to be tricky. I will figure those out. Maybe I will eye and teeth lines. Okay, I will. She does look like a vampire. That's my thing, though. I love teeth. So I'm darn well drawn teeth. Oop. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. Whoops. Yeah, the teeth and big eyes are kind of my thing. I hardly resist. Alright. Now when I deselect, you can still see her eyelashes and her, Oh. I'm gonna have to redo that. Wonder what happened. It looks like it's selecting the right thing. I'll add some more paint. And then no. Help me. In the slightest. Have to go. 3 a.m. comes early. Well, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. It was nice to see you. Why don't you drop me a note on Twitter and say hi? Later. Go to sleep. Have a good night. 3 a.m. The joy of time zones. That looks the way I wanted it to look. I wonder what happened before. Okay. Let's see. Since I know that's red, then everything about her has to be a color other than red. So I think I'm gonna make her jacket more purplish, which means her skin could be blue, maybe? Blue's good. I'm good with blue. Oh, let's get her skin. I think I'm gonna put all her stuff together. And then that way it'll be easier to find. Let's see, his hair. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna make her jewelry vanish for now. Makes it easier to select. And I'm gonna get including her ears. No, I didn't get that. Okay. Her skin color, and I'm gonna make her light blue. Oh, missed her nostril. Okay. And then I can use the darker blue for shading. Huh. Right, let me. It picked her picked her eyes, which was an interesting effect, but not what I was looking for. Okay, good. Now let's go back to the skin. And then I can make. I'm just gonna put their eyes and mouth on top. Oh, but then I've got to put the jewelry on top. All right, I'm gonna put it here. All right. Now with her jewelry back. And then, let's see. And then her other hand. Usually, if I pick the brush, now I can bring her jewelry back. You know, I should probably color it. Here's your jewelry. No, don't sample all layers. It sounds like somebody's setting fireworks off. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Okay. Of course, I'm going to change the jewelry color. So it's something else entirely. Yeah, I like that. That's good. But I'm also going to change them yet again. Because the rings have to be all different colors. Yeah, purple's good. And then down here, an actual yellow is acceptable. Red, and then I'll make the middle one some cool color, like, well, I don't want to make it green because then this is like a stoplight. I'll make it okay, stoplight it is then. Alright, just in a different order. Let's see. Kind of looks like candy, I like that. But that means the middle of our necklace looks kind of like a window. And I didn't really mean to do that. I'm still going to use red. Okay. Kind of looks like candy, and I'm good with that. Alright. And then her jacket I said was going to be purple. So let me get that. Oh, I should make his and hers clothes colors. His clothes lines, and then her clothes line. Okay. Her clothes colors. Okay, sample all layers, thank you. And now, in the original picture that this is based on, she's wearing all black, but her hair is already black. I don't want to go too crazy with the black. But I do want it to have some shading at least. Let me just go with the purple and then go. Let's see. Yeah. Just some shading, because why not? Hmm. And then to get it back up, I'm gonna have to change my brush size. Section. Let's see. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna add line color, which I think I usually do that at the very end, but considering what we're up to here, I think it's worth it. Oh, weird. Your skin. Oh, I've got this stacked on the wrong. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's so strange. Guess I'll leave it, but it really wasn't. That's okay. I'm gonna fix. And my husband just got home. Yay! Okay. And then I've got just so the lines stand out a little. I'm gonna reselect that. Quite that right. Okay. All right. That's good enough. Yeah, she's pretty good. She'll need eyes later, but not yet. Oh, I could do that now. Why not? Oh, and I need to fix her lipstick. Oh, well, it's not obvious, but I don't want it red. Okay, let me get, but first, let me get, let's see. Okay, that's filled. Select, deselect. And then I can get her eye color. Oh. I don't want it to do it on that layer. Okay. Now I'm not sure if it did it on that layer. I'm gonna have to invert the background to find out for sure. Okay, no, that didn't work. Alright, I'll try it again. Oh, it's because his eyes have a leak. No wonder it didn't work. Okay. I'm gonna do this the other way then. Oh, it is really pouring out there. Did you get soaked, honey? Did you get soaked? Did you get wet? It's pouring.
No.
You missed it. Okay, that's good. If this gets really bad, I might have to log off. Okay. We've had some major storms today. Okay. I think I'm gonna make her eyes like a green, maybe. Dark green. Okay. Good. I think she's good. She'll need some skin line color at some point. I'll deal with that later. What the token is gonna be. How about him? How about him? Let's see. So I want his skin to be something other than blue and his hair to be something other than red. So, you know, since I know I wanted her to be purple and red, that's why I did her first. I think what I need to do is figure out what the background colors are going to be now, because then he'll have to be different. So let me get that. Outer ring color. I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it the same blue as her skin, actually, because it barely touches. Hmm. Actually, that could be difficult with their logo, because I've got their logo to put at the top. Let me. Put some blue there. And then whoa. Okay. And then the background. Inner ring color. Pink. Pink's pretty awesome. What? Oh. Okay. Mm. And I think I'm going to do that on her clothes also. But not her skin, because I don't want her to look bruised. Okay. So those are going to be the colors. But that means... So I'm not using pink or blue on him. With these. So, he's going to get a lot of green and yellow and orange, I think. So let's do that. I guess I could make his hair. And his eyebrows would be good. Okay. His hair color. Okay, I'm gonna fill it with... And then shade it with red. Hmm. Alright, that'll do. And then skin color. I think I'll make him green. Green's good. Skin color. Is there a leak? Okay, I will fix that then. Mm. Alright, and then his arm. Mm. Needing bigger brush. Oop, too big, too big. Okay. And then this one. Did I forget something? I forgot his neck. I will fix that neck. Okay. And then I can put him in blue, I think I said. Put him in blue. Okay. You know what? I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, let's see. I want to get this beautiful tie knot that he has highlighted appropriately. Okay. Now, her clothes are mostly black. His clothes are mostly... I mean, he is wearing white. But I want to add some color to that. Maybe I'll do it as more blue. Blue with white. Since she was allowed to have black, I suppose he's allowed to have... Now let me make sure that worked here. Of course his skin has blue. I need to use a different tone. Let me check what my background colors are. Use red. Maybe red. Different colors. What would it look like with red? Let's find out. For giggles. Ooh, maybe I like it solid red. Nice. But and it's kind of like his hair. Let me think about this. What if I change it? And he really blends into the back. Orange? No, that was what I had originally. I could do. And it blends in the background. See, that's the problem when you have a complicated image. You can have a lot of different colors. I think I'll have it be almost red. Like that. And his arm blends into the frame, but I think that's okay. They both kind of do. You know what? I think that's okay. No. It is definitely not okay. I'm gonna make his shirt dark. Because her side is all dark. And we can't get any, balance there. I'm doing his with like a black gradient. And I'm gonna add some darkness to his shirt too. Because otherwise it doesn't have the same visual weight that she does. So I think this is better. Alright, now he just needs eye color. He's green. He should probably be purple. Garnet. And then, she's got a dark gradient. I'm going to give him a dark gradient. Yeah. It's kind of like his real hair color and kind of like her real hair color, but not really. Okay, her hairlines, and then I wanted to do her hairline color and put just a little bit of red on there, but not strongly. Just so it stands out from the background. Yeah. And then his clothes and hair color. Oh, and their table needs a color. There's always something. Well, do I want to do anything with her skin lines? Really? Honestly, I think it helps that they're dark. Okay, I'm leaving it alone. But for him, his clothes lines. I'm gonna put some red here. And I put some blue on his tie, which is fun. Okay. And then his skin lines. Do I want to do anything with those? Just so it's not totally stark. Could do that with hers too. Okay. And their elbows are now colored, which means they stand out in the background. Let me do the table. Orange again. Green's too much because it's purple blends with her jewelry. Put the bright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep with the orange. All right. And I'm gonna ink on some red as shading. Shading. And then I'm gonna undo all that because I hate it. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it for that. So, now I need. I guess I could do token ring colors. But I'm gonna add their logo. And the ring line color, I'm probably gonna make blue. And I'm probably gonna put it at the top. Mainly because their logo is gonna be there, and I don't want it to have any more interference than necessary. So, logo time. Here's the logo. And then I have details for the logo. And this, I'm going to give its own folder actually, because I've got to add some glows and stuff. It's going to be a whole thing. And I'm going to move it down because those glows are going to make it fuzzy. Okay, Maze Arcana logo. Gotta zoom way in here. And this is purple. Whoa, select inverse. It fell. All right, now I don't know if I want to. Hello, Hit People Guy. Yes, it is exceedingly fancy. Here, let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Ain't it gorgeous? Okay, let's see. All their logo lines have seemed kind of blurry, so I think I'm just going to blur the whole shebang and see how that goes. I mean, the image was blurry, but I think it's meant to look like it's glowing. So I'm going to go with that, and then I'm going to put a shadow behind it. Logo shadow. Since it's on purple, it's got to stand out. Yeah, I like it. But when it's on white, I don't like that because I don't want it to be casting a shadow on the background. I'm actually going to delete the shadow out of there. Put that. Do I want it there or not? Ugh. It looks pretty good without it. Mm. Hey, Nerdarchy! Good timing. I'm drawing this for you. And I'm almost done. Look. I'm deliberately not putting my Pixelscapes logo on this. So, Hit People Guy, Nerdarchy here is the DM for my game that I keep raving about, who's so awesome. And Dave, Hit People Guy here, is one of the players in one of my games. So, I am glad you guys are meeting each other in my chat room. That is awesome. Okay, I think this is done. I'm gonna print. This is gonna be a print for you, Dave. Oh, what's happening? What? I'm hitting the wrong key. Ugh. Okay. This is gonna be a print for you, Dave. I'm gonna talk to you about how. Oh. There is a problem. Whoop. Whoop. Error. This area is not supposed to be full. What did I do? Okay, let me get this fixed immediately. Where are my lines? And then the shadows go away. Man, that was very sad. That is not how I wanted it. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's a fun campaign. It is a fun campaign, and if anybody watching this video later wants to see it, you should go to Nerdarchy on YouTube and watch the Scarlet Sisterhood D&D campaign series, which has been so much fun. And I'm in it. And I'm awesome, of course, so you want to watch that. All right. Okay. I think this one is done. But I feel like there's not enough of a division between the two sections. I am gonna fix that right now. It's not straight. What the hell? Oh, this will not do. Okay, I'm fixing that. Do that, I guess. Okay. Now it is straight. Jeez. Alright, now I can make this more separated. I just want you to be able to see that there's a distinction between these two. Okay. I think that's better. I can't believe that wasn't straight. It must have been the way I drew it. Or when I was resizing it or sliding it around or something. Okay. I think this is ready. So, here we are. And now we are at the end of this particular video. So I'm going to do my Patreon credits and then stick around. You might have to restart your stream. I'm going to come back again with another monster and continue painting. But I'm going to break this video in a minute. So, thank you everybody for coming by to watch my painting. And I want to say thank you again to my Patreons. Of course, again, we have Erica Regan in my Conspiracy of Evil. And then at lower levels, we have nobody at the Brainstormers level yet. My token tycoons are, of course, Hit People Guy and Atomic Straw, who just joined up at the $5 level. And then my sneak peeker is Ruben. So thank you all very much. And I will be back in just a minute to paint another monster. I will see you then.